This week, shocking footage from inside a New York City immigration courthouse has set off a firestorm of outrage across the country. An immigration and customs enforcement officer was caught on camera shoving a mother into a wall and then forcing her to the ground as her terrified children looked on. The disturbing incident happened at 26 Federal Plaza, the ICE district office in Lower Manhattan. The Department of Homeland Security confirmed that the officer has been relieved of his current duties while a full investigation is underway. Officials said his behavior was unacceptable and fell far below the standards expected of ICE agents. But many lawmakers and community leaders say this step is not enough and are demanding criminal prosecution. The woman in the video has been identified as Moreta-Galarza, who fled violence in Ecuador with her family in hopes of safety in the United States. Instead, she found herself the victim of what her supporters are calling an outrageous assault. Video shows her clinging to her husband as ICE agents attempted to detain him. In the chaos, an officer grabbed her by the hair, shoved her into a wall, and then pushed her to the floor. Her children watched in tears as the scene unfolded. Congressman Dan Goldman and New York City Comptroller Brad Lander have referred the case to the U.S. Attorney's Office for potential felony prosecution. They argue that the officer's actions violated the federal code against deprivation of rights under color of law, a serious crime. Goldman later confirmed that Moreta-Galarza was rushed to the hospital with possible head trauma following the incident. New York City officials, immigrant advocates, and even mayoral candidates have condemned the officer's actions, calling them cruel, unnecessary, and harmful to public safety. Critics say incidents like this send a chilling message to immigrant families who are simply trying to attend court hearings and follow the legal process. In a statement, Moreta-Galarza said she escaped beatings in Ecuador only to face violence again here in the United States. Her husband has since been transferred to a detention facility in New Jersey, and his future remains uncertain. The family now plans to pursue legal action against ICE for excessive use of force. Community leaders say this incident is not an isolated case, but part of a larger pattern of aggressive ICE tactics inside and around courthouses. They argue that this undermines due process and erodes trust in America's justice system. Calls are now growing louder for ICE to be barred from making courthouse arrests altogether. This story is developing, and we will continue to follow updates closely. For more in-depth coverage and analysis on this and other critical issues, make sure to subscribe to our channel, InsightPulse. Stay informed, stay aware, and let's hold those in power accountable.